what if, so someone was asking me, all right, I see that it is better to claim dogs than to claim LP tokens, even if you had um even if you had LP tokens at the time of pausing. But I don't have additional capital to add to the dogs to get into the mastership, to get into the V2 mastership.
Right.
So if I don't claim LP tokens, I won't be able to make LP tokens for
Mm.
V2 to put them into the mastership.
Mm-hmm.
And my answer to him was, twofold. Either you decide, okay, I want to claim LP tokens because I want to remain in LP tokens. Then you claim your LP tokens. They go into the staking contract. Every day you migrate 2% of them to the new mastership contract, and that way you're earning yield on the vested ones, and every day you're increasing your share in the V2 contracts where you're also earning yield. That's one
Right.
option. Or another option is you credit yourself in dogs, you put them in the auto compounding dog pound, and now the B&B that you're earning is paired with dogs that it's buying and putting you into the mastership contract. That way, you're getting the value of being in dogs from day one, earning all of that B&B that's going to be, paid out
Yeah.
from the
Huge
farm.
wave of B&B on day one through
Yeah,
day whatever.
and you're migrating into the V2 mastership without ever giving up any of those dogs that you initially claimed. That's the play, I think.
Yeah, you're getting more dogs, in fact, because you're getting that 35% APY paid in dogs. So I just want to verify two things here. One is the dogs LP. Obviously, when you had dogs, you had V1 dogs LP tokens, and so then when you get the credits, you're going to be credited with V2 dogs LP tokens.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay. And then I thought of another way of explaining this function right here, where you can choose to take your dogs LP credits and just turn them into straight up dogs. I was thinking of it like this. So let's say you have 10 LP tokens or whatever, but the value of those LP tokens would be like, let's say it's half. Well, it's going to be half dogs and half BUSD, or half dogs and half BNB, depending on which LP token that you had. So let's say you had LP tokens that had a value of 10 dogs tokens and 10 dogs tokens worth of BUSD, or 10 dogs tokens and 10 dogs tokens worth of BNB. Either way, if you turn those LP credits into straight dogs credits, you would get 20 dogs. Is that right?
You get, yeah, you get effectively
You get the dogs value of those LP tokens in
of that
dogs.
BUSD. Yeah. So another reason why you would want to get dogs, why it makes sense to get dogs, is because when we go live, we're gonna go live. The dogs that are in circulation are gonna have a 90% tax associated with them as soon as it goes live. And now we're doing all this crazy marketing. We have this new opportunity to buy at the ground floor, and the price is starting at the price where it was paused. There's so little dogs that can be sold on the market, or basically, if they are sold, it's going to incur a 90% tax. So very few people are going to do that. So what do you think is going to happen to the price of dogs when we go live, right?
Yeah, obvious.
And when you credit yourself in dogs, you're getting it at the price of the pause event. You're getting it at the price that we're going live at. And why would you decide to take half of your capital in BNB or BUSD in the form of the LP token when you can
Mm-hmm.
get all dogs at the price, essentially at the listing price, at
And
the
then your
price that's going
entire
live?
investment appreciates at the full rate of whatever the dogs is
Yeah,
appreciating.
and the LP tokens that you would otherwise get if you could get credited in LP tokens, but you decide to go with dogs, gets locked. So that's just creating locked liquidity for the dog token, and
Yeah.
that capital's in there forever. So it's so initially I had said that we're going to credit everybody with just single asset dogs because I was just like, who would even want to get LPs? It doesn't make any
That's what I'm thinking.
yeah,
Like, what? This doesn't make any sense.
because even if we did a super high APR or something like that, the fact is that everybody knows what the price of dogs is going to do when we go live. Why would you want to get half of your credit in a stable coin when you could be all in dogs when it goes live? So I was just like, we're going to credit everybody in dogs. But then, some people that don't understand it or didn't take time to think about the mechanics or didn't listen to the whole thing yet because maybe
Or
not all
didn't watch
figured it
this
out yet.
stream.
They were like, well, you're saying you're taking our LP tokens, or there was all kinds of funniness like that. And
Yeah.
then I was like, okay, all right, that's cool. Like, of course, I don't want to take anybody's LP tokens here. We're getting locked in the liquidity pool. They weren't going to me, but
Right.
we're gonna, just for the sake of full autonomy of the investor. If you want your LP tokens, get your LP tokens. I don't think it's the way to go, but everybody is entitled to their own.
Well, that's alpha right there.